This is the Redmi Note 14. Don't worry, it's durable. You'll probably see this smartphone everywhere because it's the most affordable in the Redmi Note series. For a budget smartphone, it doesn't have too many compromises. It has a good display, good build quality, and a big battery. As for the performance, it's okay, but I expected more from Xiaomi. More on that to come. So, is this smartphone worth buying? Well, let's find out. This is what the box looks like. It comes with manuals, a TPU case, a USB Type-C cable, and a 33 watts fast charger that charges this smartphone from 0 to 100% in 1 hour, 21 minutes. Not bad. This smartphone comes in 4 different colors. My favorites are the ocean blue and the lime green color. With this smartphone, you're going to need to use a case. The shiny plastic red will scratch and look messy over time. The frame is made from aluminium composite. The 4 corners have been reinforced to withstand drops. The front glass is protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 5, making it scratch and drop resistant to an extent. It's also rated to survive water splashes but not dips. The manufacturer's warranty doesn't cover water damage, so don't try to put it inside water. Now, the good thing about this smartphone is even when the screen is wet, you can still use the display. This is a plus. It will make it easier to type and answer calls with wet hands. The improved build quality and bigger battery have made this smartphone heavier than the previous model. Even with the added weight, it's easy to hold and use. It has dual stereo speakers, which are louder than the Redmi Note 13. The Redmi Note 14 is a 4G smartphone. You can use 2 SIM cards with it or 1 SIM card and a memory card. The fingerprint scanner is located on the display. It's an optical reader and the unlocking speed is fast enough. 9 out of 10, it's accurate, but when it doesn't work, it's probably because your finger is dirty. So far, the build quality and external features haven't disappointed, but what about the display? Well, it's an AMOLED display. The colors it shows are vibrant, it's sharp, it's a 1080p panel, or should I say full HD panel. It's also smooth, it refreshes at 120Hz. You are not going to find anybody complaining about the display of this smartphone, and at 6.67 inches, the size is alright for watching content. Your hands are not going to complain. The display is bright. It can go as bright as 1800 nits, so using it outdoors when the sun is out shouldn't be a problem. As for the performance, it's decent. But since this is a new smartphone, you expect it to come with a new chipset, right? The Redmi Note 14 comes with a MediaTek Helio G99 Ultra chipset. We have smartphones that came out last year with the MediaTek Helio G100 chipset, which is an upgrade. So why didn't the Redmi Note 14 come with that? Granted, the performance between the G99 and the G100 is the same, but it would have been nice to have a newer chipset on this smartphone. Now, the Redmi Note 13 from last year comes with a Snapdragon chipset, and compared to the Redmi Note 14, the Note 14 has higher numbers, which means it's faster. Oh boy, Snapdragon fans are not going to be happy with that. Now, I'm working on a comparison video between the Redmi Note 13 and the 14. That's going to be the next video I'll post, so subscribe to my channel and turn on notification if you're interested. Now, if you intend to use the Redmi Note 14 to browse the internet, use social media apps, watch YouTube, send messages on WhatsApp and Telegram, and switch between apps, multitask, it's going to serve you well. My version comes with 8GB of RAM and it handled everything I threw at it well. The phone didn't get hot and everything was smooth about it. Now, this smartphone comes with Android 14 and Xiaomi promises 3 years of OS updates. It does come with bloatwares, but you can always uninstall them. Now, as for the AI features, Xiaomi is advertising the Redmi Note 14 series smartphones as AI crafted. Spoiler alert, the Redmi Note 14 doesn't have any of these AI features. Ouch. There's no circle to search, there's no translator. The only AI features it has is the eraser tool. Now, if you want the AI features, you will need to get the Redmi Note 14 Pro or the Pro Plus 5G. So yeah. Gaming is decent on this smartphone. It ran PUBG at HD graphics and high frame rate. The phone was smooth and I didn't experience any lag. The dual stereo speakers were amazing. For PUBG, it's okay. Moving to Call of Duty Mobile, it ran the game at medium graphics and high frame rate. The game ran well, no overheating, no lag. Unfortunately, Call of Duty Warzone isn't compatible with this smartphone. For Mobile Legends, it ran the game at super frame rate and ultra graphics, and playing this game on this smartphone was a blast. The Redmi Note 14 comes with a 20 megapixel front-facing camera, and I'm not a fan of the pictures it captures. The skin tone looks off most of the time. In this picture, the sky looks off. Portrait pictures look artificial. Honestly, I'm not feeling the cameras at all. Night photos aren't good as well. So here's a video shooting in 1080p 30 fps. What do you guys think about the video quality coming out from the front-facing camera? So what do you guys think about the video quality coming from the front-facing camera of the Redmi Note 14 shooting in 1080p 30 fps? Is it any good? Let's know in the comments. Now moving to the rear camera, it has a 108 megapixel main camera, a 2 megapixel macro camera, and a 2 megapixel depth camera. The main camera pictures too are disappointing. The skin tone is off, the colors is off. If your subject moves a bit, it's going to get blurry, just like in this picture. I was able to capture some good photos, but I don't understand this camera, to be honest. Portrait shots are a hit or miss, and when it's a hit, it's a little bit too dark. It looks like the camera doesn't perform well outdoors when there's enough light. So here's a video using the right camera shooting in 1080p 30 fps. What do you guys think about the video quality? Let me know in the comments. Now, the battery life of this smartphone is really good. They made it bigger. It comes with a 5500 mAh battery, and from my usage, I only charge this smartphone once a day, usually in the evening. Speaking of charging, even though the battery is bigger, it manages to charge faster than the Redmi Note 13, which has a 5000 mAh battery. Here's the breakdown. Now, the Redmi Note 14 starts at 250,000 Naira or $147 for the 6GB RAM, 128GB internal storage. The build quality has been improved. The display is the same from last year's model. Watch out for my comparison video, it's coming out soon. The performance is decent, but it's late to the party. We have smartphones that came out last year with the MediaTek Helio G100 chipset, and they're about the same price of the Redmi Note 14 right now, and they offer more RAM. The cameras are just there, and when you compare the photos captured by the Redmi Note 13 with the Redmi Note 14, the 13 is better. Again, watch out for my comparison video. Yes, a plus, the battery is slightly bigger. So yeah, that's my review of the Redmi Note 14. I'm not really impressed by this smartphone. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you guys very soon. Valor Reviews, signing out.